Traditional robot vacs cannot differentiate between wet and dry messes, but the robot vac I'm going to show you on this video today has technology in it where the sensors will recognize spills and automatically clean them, leaving your floor spotless. It also has a roller system that automatically lifts when it detects carpet, and this keeps your carpet dry while vacuuming. Hey everyone, Tech Steve here. Welcome back to the channel. On this video, I'm going to show you a robot vac that I've been using for the last couple of weeks. And I will say, if you're looking for something that cleans your house, that's completely automatic, you're definitely going to like this one. This is the ECOVACS X9 Pro Omni, which is a completely autonomous robot vac, and it has unique features that we're going to talk about on this video. The first thing I want to do is just show you the cleaning power of this robot vac, because if you've been looking for one, that's probably the first thing that you want to take a look at. Which makes the X9 Pro Omni different than a lot of robot vacs is that most robot vacs use a dual disc wiping system for the mop. This robot vac uses the Omni OZMO rolling system, and this roller system scrubs at 200 RPMs and 10 in pressure. And the great thing is, while it's cleaning up these heavy duty messes, the mop stays clean throughout the process, allowing you to clean larger surface areas. And with the built-in AI detection, it's going to pick up spills and messes, unlike most traditional robot vacs on the market. But one of my favorite features is the True Edge cleaning system. And this technology uses 3D edge sensors. And one of the cool features about this, when it detects edges such as your coffee table or even walls, the drum actually extends out to get closer to the edge, so you get a much better cleaning. The rollers also lift to avoid drag on the carpet, and it has a boost technology that enhances suctions, allow airflow to capture all the dust and debris in a single pass. The X9 Pro Omni also has this little tiny brush on the side of it, which sweeps all types of debris inside of it to make sure that you get the best cleaning experience. And I want to put this tangle-free system into action to show you what it looks like. So as I put hair in here, it goes to the roller, gets combed out on the back end, and as you can see, all the hair is gone and now it's in the vacuum. This robot vac has 16,600 PU suction power, so you probably don't even know what that is, but I want to put it through the test just to show you how much suction power this robot has. So what I did is I put some cereal and some oats on the floor, and I want to be pretty extreme to really test this out. And since this robot vac has sensors in the front of it, I just want to see how well it picked up all the debris that I left on the floor. But to my surprise, once it got started, it did a phenomenal job picking up all the debris that I left on the floor. And just to be honest, I was pretty amazed with the results after it was done. So it did a really good job just cleaning up debris off the floor, but I wasn't done just yet. I want to put down a bunch of hair on the floor just to see how the tangle-free system works. I was very impressed at how well it actually picked up. Most people will not have this much hair on the floor, but as you can see, the tangle-free system works phenomenal. Now let's talk about how well it mops the floor. Well, first of all, it comes with this Omni station on top of it. There's a water reservoir and there's a reservoir for dirty water. And it's worry-free because the application that comes with the ECOVACS will notify you when the water needs to be changed. To show you the mopping capabilities, I added some cleaning solution to the reservoir that's inside of the Omni base. Then I poured some clean water into the water reservoir, and then we put everything back on the base. In order to do this demo, I just poured some almond milk on the floor so we can see how well it can clean up a mess, whether it's big or small. And once again, it was very impressive watching it go back and forth and cleaning up the milk on the floor. So if you could imagine if you had a small mess, how well it's going to clean that compared to this big mess that I created for this video. Another thing I want to point out here is that you don't have to worry about mildew or smells coming from the mop, because it has a temperature control heating system and cleaning system for the mop pads. After cleaning the mop pads, the heating system automatically adjusts itself from 40 to 75 degrees Celsius to make sure your mop pads are dry for the next cleaning. And it's also easy to empty out the dirty mop water when you get the notification on your phone. On front of the X Pro 90 Omni, you're going to find plenty of sensors, and one of them is called AV3D, which is an Edge 3D sensor that works with tandem to ensure the robot stays close to obstacles while cleaning the edges. And this is a great system, especially if you have pets or kids or shoes on the floor or anything that's in the way. The robot vac will move itself around these different obstacles to make sure that it does the cleaning job, which is one less hassle for you. Along with that sensor, it also has a built-in LED light. And this is great because if it's cleaning at the nighttime, you'll know exactly where it is, but this actually works with a camera that's built in. Now keep in mind, the camera system does not work on its own. You need to press the button on top of it and give it authorization. Plus you need to add a PIN number that you need to use every time that you're using a robot vac. But the great thing about having the camera is that it's going to allow you to monitor your house, and this also allows you to see where the vacuum is cleaning, and it has some other controls on it as well if you want to see the status of the system. Besides all the sensors, on the front of it does have a bumper just in case it does hit a door or something like that. On the back of it, there's some metal sensors, and what this is used for is charging the vacuum cleaner once it docks into the Omni base, and it has other sensors so it can find its way back home. You can remove the cover on the top of it, and behind there you're going to find your power button as well as a barcode and a Wi-Fi indicator. And just so you know, there is a tray on the back of it that collects all the debris, but once it gets done vacuuming the floor, it empties itself out into the Omni base. And on the bottom of it, there's all types of sensors so it can detect the floor that it's on, and it will automatically stop if it's picked up. And if you need to clean it from time to time, the tangle-free roller is removable, and you can remove and clean the mop as well. Here's a closer look at the Omni docking station that comes along with this system. On the front of it, there is a vacuum bag inside of here that needs to be empty from time to time, but this is where all the debris goes from the robot vac into the unit. There's also a reservoir inside of here that you can add your own cleaning solution, which I showed you earlier in the video. At the bottom of the docking station, you will see the contacts for the charging, the plumbing for the mop system, and a door for the debris from the vacuum. And the tray at the bottom of it is removable for easy cleaning. On the back of it, there's a handle so you can easily remove it around. There's also a power switch as well as your power cord input. And it comes with an easy to use instruction guide. On this video, I showed you everything that you need to know about the ECOVACS X9 Pro Omni. In my opinion, I think it's a great vacuum, and the fact that it does everything completely automatically is a win-win for you and saving yourself a little time for yourself and your family. Now, if you have never owned a robot vac, the great thing is that with the application, you can schedule it to automatically clean your house once a day or once a week, anything that you find that's gonna really work into your lifestyle. But in my opinion, I think this robot vac works very well, and I feel you're gonna be very impressed how well it cleans your house and make your life that much easier. If you're interested in learning more, I'll leave all the links in the description below. I'm Tech Steve. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.